Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. So today we have a random reading. I have absolutely no idea, just thought I'd come on. Forgive me for being in my jacket. I went for a walk, left my window open, and I've made this rather cold. So keeping the jacket on for the time being. So yeah, anybody can watch this. If the title draws you in, the title draws you in. We'll see what comes out. We're just going to do... What should we do? We'll take an energy, what we know, what we don't know, recent past advice, potential outcome, and see what we get. I'll decide towards the end if there's going to be an extended, depending on what comes out. You know the drill. For all the support, thank you. Continue. It allows me to continue this. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, let's dive in. Let's do 3 more. Okay. Let's see what is going on. We have the 10 of Cups. The 10 of Cups is happiness, and it's so whatever this is right now. However, I'm kind of getting the astrological aspects of this. It's happening right now because it's Mars in Pisces, which is where Mars currently is. But if we break that down, it's the Tower hits the Hangman. I'm kind of getting the impression here we're talking about some sort of shake-up here. We do today have the Jupiter conjunction with Uranus, expect the unexpected. And the Hangman energy I'm kind of seeing as surrender. So whatever's going on, whatever's shaking up, there's a need to surrender and trust the flow of life. Don't go against the current flow along the river, because it always leads to the ocean. Okay, what do we know? What don't we know? Ooh. Recent past. Advice. Okay, right, yeah, this completely makes sense. Potential outcome. Okay. Interesting. Interesting indeed. We have the 10 of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, the Hangman, 4 of Pentacles, the Moon, the Hermit, 2 of Cups, the Tower with the 4 of Swords. Okay, interesting. For some of you, there is, I almost feel like a recognition with something here. That kind of feels like past life connection, maybe. There's something that's shifting. Right, guys, this is all astrological. So we've got the Mars in Pisces energy, fantastic, which is where we are. What we're aware of is the 9 of Cups. So there is an energy of maybe a wish fulfillment that comes from this. I almost feel like there's whatever this is it can go both ways. You're going to see a major shift and an apparent shift between who's taking responsibility and who isn't. I'm jumping straight to the advice. So the advice is the 6 of Cups. And as soon as I laid that down, I was like, oh, here we go. So the 6 of Cups is it can be nostalgia, things like that. Yes, yes, yes. But it's also Sun in Scorpio. So Sun meets Death. What's happening tomorrow? The Sun is squaring Pluto. So Sun, Pluto, Death. It's any squares when it comes to Pluto is not an easy ride. It's going to shine a light on the darkness, and we get 2 options here. We either face it or we run. And depending on your soul's evolution at this stage is going to dictate how much you will see. Do you want to see? You know, those that don't want to see will be in an energy of cognitive dissonance or maybe blissful ignorance. Many are going to face this and heal a huge aspect of self. I feel like for a lot of you, this is a perfect opportunity to gain a lot of wisdom and knowledge about something here. And it might be worth... Oh, that's interesting. Okay, something else. I'm going to be looking for the Emperor in a second. Emperor, Judgment. We'll see. So yeah, that's kind of the... Those that are willing to face something and are going to like heal a huge aspect of self. Those that are not, those that are going to shy away from it, they're going to continue toxic patterns. And there's our choice. So be brave, face issues you might not want to face truths you might not want to face. Have compassion for those that are in a continuous loop, because there is some that's in a continuous loop. If we break down the 9 of Cups here, it's Jupiter in Pisces. So the Wheel of Fortune, the wheel is spinning, but the Pisces energy of the Hangman is stuck. So it's like delayed blessings. Wheel keeps spinning, and instead of, you know, riding it high to the top, we're just stuck in Hangman. This is not all of you, but there's going to be some that it's going to be a big divide. What we're not aware of is the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is bitter and ice in this deck, personally. Look at me, she looks harsh. She looks like a evil Disney character. And she's got a sword and it's double-sided. There's a double-edged blade here, so there's going to be truths. There's going to be maybe harsh truths. It could be things coming to the surface. It could be betrayals of some kind. Who knows? There could be so many different aspects of this. In the recent past, we have the 9 of Wands. The 9 of Wands is Moon in Sagittarius. So the Moon in Sagittarius is the High Priestess meets Temperance. It's kind of like you're going to be... I think for a lot of you that have done a lot of work, you're going to be guided through this. Like whispers from your higher self throughout this process. And, you know, the 9 of Wands is a Chiron card for me personally. You know, it's that wounded healer. And it feels like you've gone through the ringer, possibly. And I'm kind of getting a message here is like everything's almost over. We've got 2 9s, we've got 2 10s. And I kind of feel like whatever harshness is coming, just embrace it, because the past can no longer harm you. There's a strong message here of the past no longer being able to harm you. So whatever this truth is that the Queen of Swords is holding, embrace it. Others might try and bury it deeper, but unfortunately the wound needs to be dealt with. And when we don't deal with the wound, it may manifest as, you know, we look at this extreme bitterness of the 10 of Swords and the Queen of Swords here. It may manifest as a continuous cycle of control, toxic power struggles. It could manifest as abusive manipulation by others to distract and deflect the focus on them, you know, if they're not willing to face it. So prepare this week for an amplification, especially with Jupiter and Uranus causing chaos anyway. So these energies are going to certainly highlight who is taking responsibility and for their healing, and who's remaining in that kind of... And again, we've got that Hangman energy of the 9 of Cups and the 10 of Cups. Pisces energy is the 12th house. One of the shadow energies of the 12th house is the martyrdom, the victim, playing the victim. People are going to be stuck in that cycle. Advice, like I said, is the 6 of Cups. It's suggesting this Sun square Pluto. Your outcome is the Page of Pentacles. Now, the Page of Pentacles, for me, there's something good that comes from this. The pages are about new beginnings. And it feels like whatever this is, it's another little nugget to put into your big bag of whether this is knowledge, whether this is awareness, whether this is healing, whatever it is. And it could just be journaling being the best thing that can happen this time. Interesting. So we're going to take a look at where the Sun and Pluto is, definitely. And I want to see, we've seen the Hangman, haven't we? Yeah, wedged between the 4 of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles. So the 4 of Pentacles is the Sun meets the Devil with the Sun in Capricorn. This is highlighting control. It's highlighting power plays, especially with the Moon. You might be quite shocked at who is playing a power play with you in terms of relationships. And it might drive you into some sort of change. The Sun is with the Page of Cups and the Justice. Oof. With the 9 of Swords. Okay. I think it's highlighting something here. It's definitely highlighting some sort of shadow aspect here. Justice is all about duality. what goes around comes around, definitely. Okay, where are you, Death? Pluto. Alright, Judgment is with the Ace of Swords and the Queen of Wands. The reason why I wanted to see Emperor or Judgment, I was just looking at the background of the Page of Pentacles here, and it kind of looks like the Rune of Ingwaz, which is kind of like the Emperor, but I almost feel like there's a bit of a Judgment aspect here. But yeah, whatever this truth is with the Chariot, and Judgment is the Ace of Swords. So whatever it is, let it shine a light. Whatever this truth is, we've got that sun that's been blocking it, the sunflower, and obviously this Pluto square is going to remove that sunflower, so the sun directly shines on some sort of truth, and it provides some sort of awakening. And interestingly as well, Judgment is a card of Pluto. The Emperor is with the Two of Swords, which is the High Priestess meets Justice, but it's actually wedged between the Five of Wands and the Empress. So there could be some sort of conflict, maybe between a Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine energy, or parents, or bosses, or with a significant partner, or friendship, whatever. Okay, Death is with the King of Cups and the Strength card. There's a massive, massive opportunity to come away from this stronger, wiser, able to deal with emotions like a master, like the King of Cups is. But the King of Cups in his negative aspect is manipulation. I think you're gonna see power plays. You're gonna see who manipulates. You're gonna see who's desperate to remain. How do I want to word it? Remain the victim, remain believing their own story, whatever that is. Hierophant straight afterwards, which is where the sun is going to be, and then we move on to Mars in Aries, which is after this Mars in Pisces energy. Last card is the Queen of Cups. So yeah, compassion for those that are in a continuous loop. So yeah, this week is going to bring a lot of power plays. It's going to bring a lot of truths to the surface, and you're being asked to recognize it's the energy of the planets. So master the planets, or the planets master you, is your message. Okay guys, hope it helps. Doesn't really matter for zodiacs, it's going to affect everybody, but we do have here Mars in Pisces, Jupiter in Pisces, Moon in Sagittarius, Sun in Scorpio, Sun in Gemini, Pisces, Sun in Capricorn, Cancer, Pisces, Virgo, Venus in Cancer, Aries and Scorpio, Jupiter in Libra, Saturn in Pisces, Sagittarius, Venus in Aries, Mars in Leo. Cups, Wands, Pentacles, Swords, everyone's here. Those are your standouts. Let me know. Take care. See you soon. And yeah, good luck. Bye.